Why are you going sideways? Oh my god, it's so laggy. 194,000! Holy moly! 214,000! What is this?
Succubus.
Succubus. Welcome back to Vampire Survivors, and today we are playing as Succubus, a character that I think a lot of you guys expected me to play, and it's actually one that I was looking out for, or forward to I should say. That's the way how you say it. And I will explain everything that's going on in a moment, but we'll start it slow. We have currently Paranormal Scan, because this will give us permanent bonus stats, at least for this run, you know, so you just get them and you keep them, which is amazing. The special thing about the character is that we start with Boogaloo of Illusions. I'm sorry, give me a second. Boogaloo of Illusions. Yeah, it's been a hot second. So, every single time we level up, we gain 1% bonus area. This Arcana has a long history on my channel because I'm a huge fan of it. And the second Arcana that we have right now is Wicked Season. It doubles whatever stat is shown below us. So right now you can see it's luck because it's so high. And on top of that, we gain these 4 stats 1% every 2 level ups. Now, we are playing on inverse mode, where the enemies have plus 200% HP, that is quite a lot, and usually you do this to get an Arcana instantly from this merchant. But I tested around a little bit, we can actually get a total of 5 Arcanas in this run, and that's good for us, because I need 5. So we have to wait with this dude until 11 minutes, and then we can pick it up. The Minighost is a component to the Paranormal Scan to evolve it, meaning it has to be level 3, and we want to go to the center because there is another Arcana. You know what, I'll actually lock in the Empty Tome here that we already have the cooldown reduction. This character starts with minus 10% cooldown, which means it's just less, okay? So we cast more often. But yeah, I will go to the center very soon. It could be though that I just die and we lose the run there and I have to redo it. That means I may actually want to go for Terachizu, but if I don't die, then we have that passive slot, you know, that we don't want to have. Now it's minute 1, the boss has spawned, and it can happen that the boss doesn't drop anything. Okay, but you have to die. You have to die, man. Okay. It could be that we don't get the chest here, that's also a reset reason. We want to have the evolution ASAP, because this means we now gain bonus stats. So here we got 4% area, that's kind of funny, because we naturally grow that either way. Then I will focus on Empty Tome, and the strategy that I'm using here, or that I came up with, has one big flaw. We don't have Silent Old Sanctuary right now, which means we have way less cooldown reduction, which means we get way less stats. Did we just get area again? Yeah, look at this. So we are up to 44% area, that's very solid. Now what I would like to do is, I would really like to... Well, do I just bump up my area? Sure. I would really like to heal up, and then I will try to run to the center. We will most likely die if I go there. Like, there's no way around it. But maybe one revival is enough to get through and get the Arcana. Looking at this though, like I don't know how I even move towards the center, because the enemies are just killing me. Torona is definitely an item we can already pick up. It is on the stage, but this way we don't have to go out and get it, because it's very far away. And while I do believe that the main weapon, this one here, I actually forgot its name, I'm sorry. I think it's called, is it Nightmare? I think it's called Nightmare. But yeah, even though I think the main weapon is amazing, one big flaw is if you try to run through the enemies, good luck with that. Because it doesn't follow you. It just has like a mind of its own. Once it's big enough, I don't think this will be a problem anymore. We don't need Duplicator today. But I will definitely take the Spellbinder so it lasts longer. This weapon is unaffected by bonus amount, by the way. This is why I'm not picking up the Duplicator. Oh my god, it's so ginormous already. Okay, well, it's not bad. And keep in mind, every single level up that we get, it gets bigger. What is the last item that I want? We don't want to have Brazier, because this makes it move faster, which sounds great, but that just means it covers less area and eventually will leave the screen. We could go for the Terachizu here and I just try to rush to the center. So here's the issue with the plan. If I do this and I rush to the center, I can't pick up the armor on the way, because we want to die to get rid of it, but then the armor just moves into the slot. That means that's not a great strategy. How much HP do we have? 153. We just got cooldown reduction, which is the main stat we are looking for. Let's just get more Toruna. Do I want to try to walk down? I need to get the last passive slot. Okay, what is even something we would want to have? I took a quick look at all of them, and I think luck may be the best one for the future for double triggers, but there's not really like a super outstanding significant one, so I will actually go for Tirachizu, not even with the intent that we get rid of it, we'll just keep it, and with this, I may be able to run into the center and pick up all that we need. Okay, so here's an issue. You may notice we have a ginormous amount of curse, right? Why is the curse so high? Well, whenever we stand in a field here of our weapon, it gives us 100% bonus curse, and this overlaps. So yes, you actually get that multiple times, which isn't that great. As you may notice, I'm dying. Okay, we just healed a bunch, that's good. I need to get down to these candelabras, and I hope they have some chicken inside to heal me. And I also need to get a vacuum, but I'm pretty much at the mercy of our weapon right now. Wherever it goes is where I go. Is it affected by where I look? Well, now I look to the right, and it spawned on the right side. There's a boss on me, I didn't even notice that. Okay, we lost one revival. Is it just better if I rush into the center and say whatever happens, happens? I mean, I would really like to kill the boss here. If it's a triple chest and it maxes out the Torona, we have a huge issue. I don't want to have the bonus curse. Yeah, I'm not gonna gamble on that. I will just max out right now. There's a red gem somewhere over here. Good. So let's get you. Let's banish this. It's just way too much curse. We can't deal with all of that. And now, I don't even think... Oh yeah, we want to go for Paranormal Scan. We can still reach the minus 90% cooldown reduction even without Silent Old Sanctuary. Now that I think about it, what's the point of the Silent Old Sanctuary then? Well, I guess the nice thing is, it will still give us a every limit break just spawned our weapon, so now we're up to 1870 curse. And curse affects how fast the enemies spawn and in what amount. So it's not just one thing, it does multiple things. You know what, I'm gonna do a run for it. I believe in the heart of the cards that I can do this. We have to pick up the armor on the way. And I need to dodge as many enemies as possible. Right now it looks relatively calm. You know, I don't take that much damage, but wait until the curse is doubled. Okay, we got the armor, that's good. Yeah, wait until the curse is doubled. Okay, there's a chicken, very good. We have to kill the guards here that chase me down because I stole their item. I need to get as much armor as possible, man. These guys don't want to die. Okay, we did it. I would really like to upgrade our armor, but we'll not mess around. I will run into the center, perfect. No, I have to still manually pick them, because every single time I pick up the Paranormal Scan, it gets triggered and gives us a chance at bonus cooldown. So, I think we actually got this. We will never ever get this bonus curse, that's way too much. Now here we have a little bit of a complicated case. We want to have Gemini, we want to have Sapphire Mist. These are the two next Arcanas I'll go for. But I think right now, it's just most important to get the Silent Old Sanctuary in. This will also give us more rerolls to guarantee we get the Arcana that we want. But most importantly, cooldown, and we'll go for the Silvering for bonus area and duration. Okay, so now we somehow have to deal with the Guardians that are chasing me down. Our cooldown is at the max, minus 90% is the maximum, that still has an impact in the game. After that, well, it just looks nice, you know, but it doesn't do anything anymore. And we will run down, get the crown, and honestly, I may even run over and get the bonus revivals. I feel like we will get to a point where we are insanely strong, but this just means, like, do you see how many of these fields we are spawning? Each of those will give us bonus curse, so I need to have the revivals here to make sure that I will never ever die. And the bonus projectiles are also kind of nice, because they increase the healing that we get from the Paranormal Scan. So first we'll max out the crown, and now we will return back to the base. There is a crown down there, do I care about it? Yeah, let's take it. It saves me one level up, you know? The min-max inside of me says, Dex, do it! And this one is the last one I'll upgrade, because it gives you minus experience gain. Just a little bit, you know, but I don't have to do it first if I still have all of the revivals. And the point of it is, well, it gives us revivals, right? So now we somehow have to outrun the enemies. And we have to wait until 11 minutes. This is when we'll get the next Arcana. And there's something very nice in the game that I actually didn't know works that way. The merchant that has an Arcana for us, because we are playing on inverse mode, will keep his Arcana. It will not disappear, even if we have like the max amount of Arcanas available to us. So we will just get an additional Arcana, which is Sapphire Mist or Gemini. I don't even know which one of them makes more sense. And at this point, we can do random always. Pick whatever you want because we have negative 90%. Speed and area and duration are capped. So once they reach their limit, they don't do anything anymore. But now we'll also get way more speed. I'm dead. How did I survive that? Now we will also get way more speed on the weapon. And this is the reason I didn't want to have bonus speed. Like, as you can see, it just makes it move away way too much, and that will not cover me. So we may get to a point where it turns out it's impossible to just win this, because the weapon is just too crazy, you know. But hey, this is why we like the solo weapon limit breaks, as in, the main weapon is the only thing that does damage here. The secondary weapon is just a supportive weapon that heals and gives us bonus stats. We don't even care about the healing, we just care about the bonus stats. Nice, double projectiles. Oh god. We have 2,300% curse, and it's not even doubled. This is just a normal amount. So yeah, we are currently not in a hurry to go back to the spawn. We also killed all of the guardians. Doesn't this look amazing? It deals so much damage, but I fear that it may not be enough to deal with the enemies. Now I checked out what the pool limit is of this weapon. The pool limit is... Oh, careful, I don't want to walk into this yet. The pool limit means how many projectiles per weapon can you have of them. Every single weapon in this game has its own pool limit. And for this one, it's actually 200. Now, you may say, okay, 200 is not that much, right? We have done a lot of crazy things in this game. We have easily reached 200 with many weapons here, but keep in mind, this one here is unaffected by amount. In other words, we will have always all of the projectiles around, and it almost looks like the weapon disappears if I walk away too far and it reaches the border. So what we are hoping for is, we want to get a penta chest or a random candy box. With that, I will pick out the Armadillo that allows you to pick up any passive that you want, and we want to have the passive that increases the spawn amount of the enemies by plus 50 every single wave. Okay, I'm noticing we actually don't kill the enemies. Sometimes, at least. I think it's just when we have too much curse. So now we are back at the spawn and we have to wait for the merchant until minute 11. So yes, we delayed all of our progress with the Arcana by quite a lot. It's not even just about getting the last 2 Arcanas that we have to wait until minute 11. But usually I could have just went to him, pick up Silent Old Sanctuary in the very beginning. Then we will get 40%, 32% bonus cooldown reduction depending on how many slots we have open. So 4 slots is 32%. And this means you can farm way faster and you're way stronger because you also get bonus damage out of it. 40% per empty weapon slot. Yes, these count as empty. So is it worth it to do it this way, that we'll go for Gemini and that we'll go for the Sapphire Mist? I think so. The Gemini will just copy your weapon in the opposite direction. So if we spawn it here, it will spawn up here and go downwards instead of upwards, meaning we have doubled the damage that we usually would have dealt. And the Sapphire Mist can also double spawn your weapon, which is ridiculous, right? Like, we'll have so much... Okay, how much curse? We have 9,300 curse. That is a 94, almost 95 times multiplier on the amount of enemies, on their speed, on their health, on their spawn frequency. And we are somehow dealing with that, maybe because this thing has like the size of the screen. So it's not unusual that you reach that in solo weapon limit breaks. We have had this a couple of times. By the way, this is without limit break. It's only a measly 1,200%. It's a lot. Okay, I'm sarcastic. We are waiting for the luck doubling. Right now we have 619%. Please be a penta chest. No, it wasn't. You already know that I got the candy box if, when I pick up the chest, a menu pops up and then you should just open the chest. This is guaranteed to be the candy box. So I'm a little bit scared because it doesn't look like we can deal with the enemies, but again, Gemini should double our damage. For Sapphire Mist, I'm not sure if it doubles our damage, right? I think we'll have more than enough luck to always double trigger our weapon, but I don't know if it will also double trigger the Gemini. Because the Gemini always spawns it twice, but when it gets doubled by the Lucky Mist, no, what is it called? The Sapphire Mist? Is that also doubled by the Gemini and we get 4? Please. No, still not. Really? Okay, that's fine, that's fine. So is it time to turn off the damage numbers? We could do this for some time to have a little bit of a better outlook on what's going on. Not that we see all too much. This weapon needs... So one thing that I really dislike is that the damage that you get from the limit breaks, it's only 0.25, and I just don't think that is enough to outscale the enemies on inverse mode. But if I don't play on inverse mode, then we don't get the 5th Arcana, and I think this would have been a little bit sad. Now, don't get me wrong, it would have been way stronger to not play on inverse mode and skip one of these. Probably not Silent Old Sanctuary, like this is giving us so much might, and as you can see our might is quite low, somehow. But we could have skipped the Gemini, and yes, the Gemini is a little bit worse. Oh hey, there it is, we'll just take it right up. Oh, whoa, whoa. I will take the other one just in case something is bugged, and we'll not get the Gemini, and this one is more important because it also triggers the stats that we gain from the paranormal scan twice. So instead of getting them just once, we just get double the amount of bonus stats. Do you see that? Health and growth. Nice. There's luck and... That was a triple trigger. I think I leveled up there though. Okay. Where's the merchant? He's here. Yes! All word. And we go over here. And there is Gemini. Ooh, you look fancy. So our weapon is highlighted over here. And now... it's not that great because you can't really see how we double trigger, but you may notice this one is going to the left, this one is going to the right. They all go in different directions because it's always the opposite direction. And all of a sudden, where are the enemies? I don't know. They disappeared. Oh, what happened? The curse is not even doubled. That's just because I leveled up a bunch, right? And it's now down. Oh god. Okay, let's wait until 50 seconds without any level ups. They all disappear then, even though they have so much duration, they just move out and despawn. So now it's a normal amount. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. Because now we... How is it 10,000? How is it 10,000? Wait, you just double. Okay, that is more normal. Wait a second. Oh no. So I guess it depends on what spawn interval I look at. So right now, like, they just moved out and are not in range anymore. But if I look the moment we spawn them, we just go up to 10,000, huh? Okay. So now it's back down to 3,800. Nice. Is there a magnet somewhere? Well, I think I just got all of the red gems. We have 10,300 without the curse. 22,000. We have 22,000 curse. 17,000. This is insane. Please, bonus enemies. What is wrong with you? So the candy box has a 1% chance to just appear in the chest, multiplied with our luck. So when I have luck doubling, we actually have a huge amount of... Did I break another weapon? I broke another weapon. What you see happening there is it gets so big that for the game it leaves the screen and it just despawns. Here's what that looks like if we just zoom out, because with that we remove the border of our screen so they can just spawn. Okay, I may actually have to play like this because otherwise I just don't have a weapon. Doesn't this look amazing? Oh my god. And here's a comparison when I zoom in. Yeah, the moment they spawn, they just despawn because they, like, their center point is outside of the screen. I may just have to do that. I mean, it looks like we are still killing most of the enemies. Okay, can I play like this? Because this way we will at least kill all of the enemies, but this is not what's normally possible in the game. Like, I don't mind mod usage, for example, to just show you guys what's going on. How much... We have 48,000 curse. It's not doubled right now. Right now the crown is doubled. 41,000. Wait, how big is that? Okay, so I just zoomed out. This is a 10 times zoom. It's more like a 4 times zoom. Okay, 42,000. I don't even know how much we had. Alter Schwede, look at the size of these. Oh my god. Imagine they wouldn't... 90,000. It's not even doubled. It's about to be doubled though. No. We have 133,000 curse. This is a 1,331 times multiplier on the HP of the enemies, of which they have tripled the normal amount. And they just all die. We are killing 400 enemies a second. And if we zoom into the normal amount, our kills are... Honestly, it's not that bad. Just that split second of it being around seems to be enough. Let's take a look at the damage. The damage is not high at all. How are you killing all of the enemies if you have to... Okay, now we only have 2,000 cures. Yeah, I should keep in mind when I zoom in that they disappear, meaning we barely get any cures anymore. I don't like that. I actually think it's really cool that they can go out this far. These are moments I hate a little bit, because now I would really like to know your opinion, whether I should zoom out or stay in, because zooming out is way more action. But I'm gonna make an executive decision. This is now a 2-time zoom, and whenever I see that, we just go... You know what? Should we just go further out? Man, we are only 15 minutes in. Like, how much do I want to go out? I'm still leveling up, by the way. Like, we are killing so many enemies. I would say... How much cures? Nah, this is rookie numbers. We will just, like, you won't be able to see anything on the screen. This is quite normal for Vampire Survivors video, in case you're wondering. We are zooming. So this is now a 4-time zoom. Oh, that looks beautiful. Look at all the little tiny yellow numbers, and look at how big one singular projectile is. So now we're at 18,000 cures. It's still not that much. The hardest part will be to just find a magnet. This is a rosary. This is something else, I think. Where's a magnet? Is that a freeze? No, that can't be a freeze. So right now we have greed doubled. Okay. Well, I guess I can just look at the map, right? So our bottom left is a vacuum. Is it this one? It's blue blinking. That could actually be it. So we are going over to curse right now. We have 38,000 curse. Okay. Next up is the grove. And I will walk down, get all of the experience at once, because it's doubled, so we get doubled experience. Ah, there it is. Yes, we got the magnet. You had to... That means we got the magnet. Now we are leveling up like stupid. And every single time we level up, we spawn one more of these. So now it's 55... 50. It's less. I need to zoom out further. It's just not enough. Okay, so now we have an 8-time zoom. Do you see how big our projectile actually is? Like, do you understand just what kind of monstrosity we have created here? 75,000. I can't believe we've already hit 100,000 cures in this. That's kind of mental. Funny how I said I don't want to have the 100 cures from the Torona, right? But if you think about it, because our weapon multiplies it, just how bad it would have been early on to have more cures. Yeah, we would have probably died. Okay, our kill amount is quite low though. Oh, there is actually one thing we have to be careful about. If we do spawn 4 projectiles every single time, so we double it with the luck doubling, right? With the sapphire mist over here. And if both of these create 2, then we create 4. And we have a huge amount of duration. 400% is the maximum that still has an impact in the game. So it's almost at the cap. And that could mean that we create so many of these slow moving balls that we hit the 200 and can't spawn more. So just out of curiosity, this is whatever number I said before that we assumed out doubled. This is our tiny window, by the way. This one over here. So, yeah, we have a lot of we have 46,000, 54,000 cures without leveling up. What is doubled right now? I think the curse is doubled right now. That means next up is the grove. And I somehow have to move to the top right and get this magnet. Okay, grove is doubled. Do you see how it's doubled? So I have to run up to this one. And we have so much movement speed, this could be a little bit hard. Did I get it? Or is it this one? Yes, we got it. Wait, did we? Yes, we're leveling up. We're leveling up like stupid. Growth is still doubled and we got all of the experience in. Perfect. So now we will level up. Alter Schwede, look at how many we have of those balls flying around. We have 98,000. Come on, hit it. 107,000. We hit it again. Perfect. 120,000. Okay. Now I wish I had a display of the curse. 128,000. Now they're moving out of reach. Like, they're going so far out that I can't get them anymore. Yeah, I think the zoom is a little bit too much. I halved it now, and all of a sudden everything is just covered in them, and I'm like, okay, what happened? What happened? We have 71,000 just like that without even picking up wait. It's doubled right now. That means next up is actually the growth doubling. Yes, there it is. There's a magnet right next to me. Yes, I got it. Okay, watch this climb up. Come on. Come on. 37,000. We need to reach new limits. 46,000. Come on, come on. Keep going, keep going. 57,000. You're kind of sad. You're a little bit pathetic. That was it. Okay. One way how we could turn this to the next level is I don't pick up any experience, I will try to position myself next to a magnet. Let me do that right now, that I don't forget about it. Okay, they are to my top left. So what I want to do now is, I don't want to pick up any experience. We just keep it as it is. And I will wait for like 7 minutes. Because then we may have so much experience in there that when I pick it up on a growth doubling, we keep it until curse gets doubled. By the way, that means that we have to level up for 30 seconds straight. This is why I want to wait so long. But if we hit that, if we still spam level ups, re-triggering the weapon, and we hit a curse doubling, I think we reach whole new limits. Are you maxed out, by the way? No. 368 is the highest level it can get. Okay, so I would say let's see each other again at 25 minutes. I decided to zoom in a little bit more. As you can see, we are killing a ginormous amount of enemies here. I think if I zoom out too far, it's not so great. Yeah, look at this. 600 to 700 kills, and by the way, our curse is still at 10,000. It's not like it's low. But I also feel like if we have too many of the fields around, the curse just gets so high. Like, yes, we deal more damage, but the curse just gets so high that we can't kill the enemies fast enough. And the sweet spot might actually be if I zoom in even further. But the problem is, they have reached such a size that, like, at the end of this, I will zoom in back to the normal zoom, okay, that you can see how they immediately disappear. Like, we'll do this maybe at 28 minutes, and then we'll try to zoom out and see if we get to a point where we kill a ton of enemies. So our growth will be doubled here. Do I want to take it right now? Do I think... there must be enough experience in there. Let's just do it. So we'll wait until 46, I would say. We don't need to take the experience in the very beginning. Each cycle takes 10 seconds. And I think at 41 seconds we switch. So let's wait a moment. And let's go. Oh, that was the chest next to me. Hey, we got the candy box finally. Cool. So we're looking for Armadillo. And here we can also check out all of the other items that are still available and that we don't want to have, but we definitely want to have Karoma's mana. Skullomaniac at this point could be interesting, but we just want to have more enemies. And I have to run up. Yes, we got the magnet. I needed to listen. What is that? I'm sure that was fine. Oh, that was the bomb. Okay. So now it's very important that we actually level up until we have the curse doubling. I don't know if we accumulated enough experience for that. You know what? I'm not gonna mess around. I need another magnet. It's up here to the top right. Let me get... I think I got it? Yes, we got it. There was a magnet over here. Let's not mess around. We are curse doubling. I need to zoom out. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 108,000, you can do better. You can do better than this. 113,000, you can do way better than this. 109,000, that's already it? It just keeps getting more speed or what? No, it doesn't. 115,000. 115,000. 61. You wanna tell me that I spent... Wait, I'm an idiot. It spawns where I look. And I looked sideways, which is way bigger and just leaves me. I should have looked upwards. Yeah, even now we have 66,000. That would have been worth 132,000. Oh my god. Okay, I know we don't have the curse doubling right now, but if we had it, we would have 152,000. I guess that's a good comparison. 167,000. Let's just keep that in mind, okay? We just pretend we have the curse doubling because that's just a time sensitivity thing. Okay, so now it's going down again. Honestly, the only thing I need to do is I'll pick up another magnet. I don't care. I don't care. We have the curse doubling. 154,000. We can get this higher. These are rookie numbers. 9! I said rookie numbers. Why are you looking sideways again? You dingus. No! 178,000! So, safe to say, this is a record curse level that we just reached. For me, I've never had more curse than this in my entire life. I mean, yes, golden eggs are a thing in this game, but when I talk about stuff like this, I do not consider golden eggs because they are just infinite stats. How could I turn this even more extreme? I feel like looking at the size of the ball, this zoom distance is perfect. I think I can fine-tune it a bit. So pretty much the camera distance that I want is that the ball is barely touching us before it despawns. Because with the amount of balls that we have around, yes, it's a real concern that they just despawn. Are we still leveling up? Lag is an issue. Okay, so the level ups are done. Okay, let's do this differently. I don't like doing this, but we will waste a bunch of level ups here. We got it. So now I have to... Okay, we have to spam this. Why are you going sideways? Oh my god, it's so laggy. 194,000! Holy moly! 214,000! What is this? 237,000! I'll be honest, I was a little bit sad when I didn't hit the 200,000. But we just overshot that, and not just by a little margin. And I would say now it's time to just go back to the normal mode, how it usually is. We still get a huge amount of kills, as it turns out. And because we want to have utter chaos, we will take a look at the damage. It deals 35,000 damage right now, which is nothing. But our curse is now back to the normal values, because it just disappears. We are about to hit minute 28, and my expectation is that we'll get 0 kills out of that, because they have like millions of HP. Yeah, okay. This is on a 2x zoom. We are starting to get kills here, surprisingly enough. Yeah, I guess if you spawn 4 of them, you deal quite a lot of damage. Wow. And if we double this again, this is the amount of kills that we are getting. I'm currently wondering if there are additional enemies that spawn, because our screen goes so far out that they spawn, but I don't see any of the additional ones. They are super duper tiny and just instantly die. Like, look at this. The big boys, they spawn over here and they get blasted away. And now we have double the size again. I'm not sure if we are still getting kills here. We're actually getting more kills than ever before. So this is kind of the sweet spot. We don't want to go further out because, as you can see, they move so far away that they can't even hit anything anymore. It could be that a little bit further out is better or a little bit further in. But I don't think so. I think this is perfect. 450 kills, 500 kills against the strongest enemies in the game. Like, the last wave has 1 base HP, tripled because of inverse mode, multiplied with our level, that is 1300, multiplied with our curse. It's multiplied with our curse. Let me just get all of the experience in. I don't think we got a magnet, but I got a red gem for sure. So, yeah, let's just let this shoot up. Like, why not? Let's just do it. So how much do we have? 200,000. We just casually 200,000. Without any preparation, 223,000. Okay. 193. I think the earlier record that we had, something around 230,000, was by far the most that we can hit. Is right now luck doubled? Like, look at this value. This would mean if curse was doubled, we have 400,000 curse? Wait, no way. Let me see if the luck changes down. The luck just changed down and we have 200... Wait a second. 470,000 curse! Let me turn off the damage numbers to minimize lag. I have never seen such a curse number. Not even remotely close. Yeah, now we level up faster because we have less lag. 462. Come on, hit the 500. You can do it. 467,000. 488,000. 493. Please, please, please. It's about to end. Please, just... Yes! What a finisher to this year. Huh? 529,000. We are leveling up as fast as possible now, but this is just the limit, as you can see. Yeah, it's halved again. The dev doesn't even know what to do with us. Did we kill the dev? No, he's dancing around me. Okay, that was weird. We just survived for 20 seconds where we should have been one-shot. That was incredible. We almost had more curse than we had kills. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I actually had an insane amount of fun, like unexpectedly insane amount of fun. And I really want to thank you guys for watching my videos. It has been an incredible year, thanks to you. And I hope you have an amazing next year. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, then maybe consider giving it a like and subscribing to the channel. See you the next time.